Okay.
So that camera's on too.
Hey my people, it's Jax and welcome to the real life video series. Today we're yarning with Jonathan Jeffrey, or most of you might know him as the Black Prince. BP is a dancer, he's a social media personality, and he's actually the host of his very own YouTube channel, Bootie Boylesque. Jonathan, BP, Black Prince,
Yes.
welcome to the real life.
Thank you for having me.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well. I love your shirt.
Thank you. Just a little bit of, extra promo for
Yes.
what's to come.
Ooh, we'll talk about that
Yes.
in a minute.
Yes.
But firstly, I want to know is what's in your cuppa?
In my cuppa,
Mm-hmm.
I've got a flat white with honey.
Beautiful. What's
Yeah.
the honey for? Why do you have honey?
Sweetness. I used to have
Ooh.
sugar in it, but I'm trying to eliminate that out of my diet. So honey's
Okay.
a healthier option.
Good to know. Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, cheers, and I hope everyone at home has their cuppa too. So we're just going to have a quick yarn
Yes.
about the magical BP.
Mm-hmm.
So BP, tell me now, where were you born? Where are you from?
So, I'm born and raised in Darwin, in the Northern Territory,
Darwin.
right at the top of Australia. Mm-hmm. That's where
And
I was born 20 years ago.
20.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
What's Darwin like?
Darwin, it's very hot, it's very humid. I have a lot of family up there. All my family are still up there. So my mum and my dad and my brothers and my sister. Yeah, a very community family type vibe.
Yeah.
Darwin is different. It's not like any other place in the country, and I think a lot of people that have gone there would say that. But it's a very special place, and I do love going home
Yeah.
now. So I was just recently home, which was nice.
Well, that's
And,
nice.
Yeah.
Good to see the
It
fam.
was good to see the fam, and I've got so many little nieces and nephews
Yo.
now, or one nephew now. So I'm just trying to get back there as often as I can.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love Darwin.
Yeah,
It's
for sure.
beautiful. It's definitely lots of different cultures. You grow up. It's a very mixed kind of place. You grow up with Indonesian mob and
Yeah.
Filipino, Portuguese, Greek. All the black mob, all the non-indigenous, white mob. So it was just normal.
Yeah.
To us, and
Oh, that's nice.
yeah,
Really
you can tell a
nice.
Darwin person when you kind of come across one.
Well, how now?
The way
Tell
they
me now.
Oh no, just the way they talk, and there's this certain, I don't know, it's just the way Darwin people, I guess, present themselves.
Well, shout out to all our Darwin mob.
Shout out to the Darwin mob and all them Larrakia mob.
Deadly.
Love you much.
And so, what was it like growing up in your family home?
It was to me, and all I couldn't really remember was just lots of family and just football. And my father, he used to play footy.
True.
Yeah, he used to play AFL football.
Wow.
Yeah, so he played for Geelong at one stage, Brisbane Lions when they were around. I think and St Kilda. So, when I was a kid, we moved around a lot. Then we moved back to Darwin. The dad started coaching. So, it was just footy every single weekend. When it was Easter or the holidays, we'll go camping, always camping, and just lots of family.
Yeah.
Lots of barbecues, always entertaining, and just like madness all the time. Always, there's always someone there all the time.
Yeah.
So that was it.
Yeah.
That's
That's what you remember.
all I really kind of remember. I try to block out the high school years.
Oh, true. What
Nah.
for? What you blocking them out for?
Nah, I'm kidding. I just didn't like it.
Yeah. No, I don't think many people would say, "Oh, I had a great high school."
No,
Yeah, no.
I
It's
think
tough.
primary school was better.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, but
That's good.
Yeah, I do miss it.
And they have a huge impact on your life still, even though you've moved away from home. Yeah? What kind of impact?
Well, I don't know, like, like my family, they are so opposite to who I am. And, you know, I was just that real kind of rare child growing up. And I just had all this personality and knew I wanted to do something in the arts, whatever that may be. And, you know, I think they keep me grounded, or, you know, they kind of keep my feet on the ground and, you know, and just remember and don't forget where you come from. Because, you know, living in a city and traveling and not going home as much, you can get a bit lost and whatever.
100%.
But I think, you know, as much as they give me that, I know that I give them, you know, laughter, and I like to build them up and give them confidence, especially my mum and my sister, and you know, because, you know, that's just my thing. I love spreading those positive vibes, and I want to do that for them as well, and I think they receive that from me.
Yes.
So
we all do.
Yes. You know,
yes, the BP vibe.
It's just a thing. It's just a thing that I've kind of learnt and realised that that's something quite unique for myself.
Well, that's beautiful, and I think that, you know, you knowing that they're always going to be there and being a part of your life, and, you know, Sydney can really eat you up, spit you out kind of thing, but it's like knowing that they'll always be there, even though a long way.
It's the best of both worlds, I say. Like, I love my life here in Sydney. I love living in the city. I've been here for 5 years, but I can go somewhere that's completely opposite to what this place is, which is Darwin. And Mum and Dad live out at Humpty Doo, so they've got like 5 acres of bushland. So it's not what you see around here at all.
Yeah.
So it's the best. I honestly think it's the best of both worlds.
Cool. So
I love it.
Sydney is your home now?
Sydney is my home.
And you see yourself growing old here? Maybe?
Yeah.
You like it that much?
I do. I do.
Cool.
I do. I love Sydney.
Yeah.
You know, I've been here 5 years. I moved here March 2014. So as soon as I stepped foot here to live, I just hit the ground running. I did as much as possible, and I lived my time here really quickly in the first 2 years. I think I did. Like, I just full steam ahead.
Yeah. Did everything you could.
Yeah. And it was great. I loved it. It was just, I just felt like I found my people and my home, and I just, you know, the beautiful coastlines, and it's just beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, just what Sydney has to offer. I love it.
So Sydney then would have obviously given you new opportunities, and for you to discover your creativity through other ventures and stuff, which brings me to my point about this one right here.
That?
Oh my gosh, I'm going to hurt my fingers. No. Bootie Boylesque.
Yeah.
So tell me, what is Bootie?
Bootie Boylesque. So, initially, I'll give you a background story.
Go on then.
Initially, I wanted to create some type of like fitness content.
Yeah.
Where you can teach just mob how to do basic stuff, whether it's squats or push-ups or anything like that. And then there was just so much out online, and, you know, everyone was kind of doing something of that nature, and there's so much content out there. So I was like, well, how can we make this different, and what's unique about this, and how is this going to stand out in comparison to what else is out there in YouTube land? So I was like, well, let's play to my strengths. I can dance.
Can you?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Stripper first.
Wow.
Kidding.
Tell them.
And yeah, so I was like, well, let's do fitness dance videos and make them fun and make them really camp and over the top and just have fun with it.
Yes.
You know, let's not take it so seriously. It's about spreading a positive message and being who you are, and that was the main idea.
Yeah.
It was just these videos that I wanted to create. And then once the director came on board, Ado, who we love, who we love him, he just fleshed it out and he got it out of me and he was like, well, where's all this positivity coming from? You know, like there's got to be a backstory. It can't just be like this whole positive vibe and like you've got to explain where this is all coming from. And I was just telling him a yarn because we had so much in common.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that he was doing his magic and fishing stuff out of me.
Yes.
And we're sitting in a Thai restaurant in Camperdown having this conversation and, you know, I was just kind of telling him about what I went through as a kid. You know, you're bullied and, you know, you kind of go through all this shit growing up and figuring yourself out and who you are. And he was like, boom, that's what you need to speak about. You need to tell that story because from that has come this product and this show who's basically yourself. So then that was nice. Yeah. Because in a way, I was able to release and speak my truth and say what I want to say. Not say too much, but, you know, stuff that I feel comfortable speaking about. You know, it's a work in progress. I'm not, but in a way, this is our release. I think for me, in a creative, positive, in the most creative and positive way possible. So we opened it up as we'll have fitness dance videos. And I was like, well, I love to cook. How about if we incorporate cooking? And I can do like healthy meal ideas and I can do like a prep section, you know, prepping meals. And so we'll have a recipe section and we'll just, you know, record recipe content and we'll do all the dance fitness videos and you know, we might have some special guests that come on, you know, whether it's like, you know, Felicia Fox or Josie Baker or just someone really fabulous and, you know, let them tell their story, you know, and what else? And just health and well-being, which is so important. I would like to touch on that and all my creative passions that I love. Yeah. And just showcase it.
Showcase and BP vibes.
Just spread the positive vibes. I'm all about that. Yes, please. So it's basically turned from a little dance fitness idea to something a bit more rounded about the BP vibe. And I hope people like it.
You're going to have the biggest following. I can feel it already. Them good vibes are everywhere and I'm really excited for this.
Thank you.
Really, really excited.
I'm excited.
Learn some new moves. Yeah. Learn how to meal prep. Yeah. Because I've been seeing you on your Instagram at Black Prince 2.0, if you want to follow him. You've been hitting the gym hard. Yeah. You've been eating all the right things. Yeah. And is this just you know, becoming a new you, or you've always just wanted to be healthy, eat well, and look after yourself?
I didn't realize how important it was until like when I was 27. Yeah, right. I am 33 now. But I didn't realize how important it was. You know, I discovered a gym at the age of 27 when I moved to Sydney. So only because I danced from like, you know, from my, you know, 20s, early 20s. And I realized what it did for me, mentally and physically. And, you know, there was a point where I was living in Brisbane where I met you. And I went to the doctor and the doctor did say to me, you've got high blood pressure, you've got to... And at that time, I was 25 or something. And she was saying, you're too young to have high blood pressure. So I knew I had to change from that moment. Yeah. But I didn't have the confidence to go to a gym and, you know, I don't know what to do.
They're scary.
Intimidating.
Yeah.
So, you know, and through the power of YouTube, I was able to kind of find out all this information. Yeah. But when I came to Sydney, that's when it kicked into gear for me. I did join a gym and I remember getting a personal trainer and he just taught me all the basics. And just through the internet, you kind of learn
Yeah.
stuff. And yeah, I just did it, and I realized the effect that it had on me. So
Yeah.
it was a positive one.
I think it's good for all of us, you
Yeah.
know. Lifts your spirit, lifts you up, makes you feel energized, gets you through the rat race that Sydney can be sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really inspirational. So if you haven't followed at Black Prince 2.0, then do it.
Yeah.
Because then you'll see heaps of Bootie Boy stuff maybe on there as well.
Yeah, we've shot a lot of it, so
I'm
it's
so excited.
soon to come, my darlings.
Yes.
It's soon to come, but it has to be a priority. Like
Okay.
your fitness, health, and well-being. That's, that's something I value.
So what other tips are there? Like, what do you feel is like really important for like our mob to know? The simple things they can do in everyday life.
Well, one of the things that keeps me motivated, like you have to get up and just do it. Like you have to have the willpower to get up, get your ass out of bed, and throw on your, gym clothes and get to the gym and work out.
Yeah.
Have a plan. Don't go to the gym without a plan and just kind of do whatever you want to do. Make sure you have a plan that you will follow.
Yeah.
From start to finish. Most important. As much as working out is good for you, you have to eat right as well. That's just as important than working out. And there are mornings that I wake up and I just can't be effed.
Yeah.
But I do have a dream board. So I've got this dream board that I bought from the Base Warehouse.
Yes.
And this great tip came from the speaker that I watched her at Indigenous Business Month last year.
Oh, yes.
And her name is Shana Kennedy, and she's just...
The Life Plan. Check it out.
Plan.
Yes.
Oh, her book. Get her book, Shana Kennedy, The Life Plan. Thank you, Mayra, for that book, by the way. And on my dream board, I just got, all my, aspirations, goals, tips and stuff like that. So I've got like, wake up early, go to sleep early.
Yeah.
Eat nutritious food, work out for 1 hour each day, stretch before bed, positive thoughts only. I've just got these little sayings that I kind of clock in the morning when I first wake up.
Yeah. And before bed?
And before bed. So it's good. A
That's
dream board's
really
good.
good.
Just a little reminder about...
We all need it.
Yeah.
We all need it. And we all need a BP in our lives.
Even if it's not a big dream board, like mine's got glitter and feathers and like it's camp, it's over the top. Just Post-its.
Yeah.
Write them, stick them on your mirror. It does wonders for me.
I know a friend that has their goals on their screen, the wallpaper of their phone.
Yeah.
So there's like every day you open your phone, we all do, and it's all written there. Just a reminder.
Yes, that's it, yeah.
But baby steps.
Whatever works for you.
That's it.
Whatever works for you.
100%.
Yeah.
So before we play our little game, I want to ask you what you would say to a young Jonathan Jeffrey or a young BP growing up in Darwin, maybe in primary school, as you say, or going into high school. What would you tell him?
Oh gosh, that poor kid.
Leave that handsome fella.
No, you know what? That everything will be okay, and you will find yourself one day.
Yeah.
And it's not, at the time, you're kind of suppressed within yourself. Everything's suppressed, and your emotions, and because you just know that you're not like any other person.
Yeah.
So, just you'll be okay, Jonathan. Like, just trust and believe that things will unravel for you, and the road will be clear, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, and just really go for what you want to do in your life. Because, I believe that my job here is to make people feel good and feel happy and, be positive and And for me, I need to be in a creative space.
Yeah.
I need to explore all my talents that I do, which is dance and writing and all those types of things. That's where I most feel comfortable. It's doing that. Yeah, just you will be okay, and just things will happen when they're meant to happen for you.
And they're happening for you.
They're happening.
They're happening. Without doubt, they're happening.
Yeah, and that's all I want to say to that little boy.
Well, that's so good. And I'm really excited for your next venture. But I'm also very excited for this game called, is it The Real?
Oh.
Or is it Gammon? Yes. And if we had like biggest budget, it'd be like, dun, 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 dun. Is it The Real or Gammon?
This hairstys. Sorry.
This fella checking his phone.
All right.
Okay. I'm going to spit some quick questions at you.
Okay.
And you're going to say, is it The Real or is it Gammon?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. First question is, before you moved to Sydney, you actually starred as Aladdin in an onstage musical in New York. Is that The Real or is that Gammon? Gammon!
Gammon.
Or would you consider it doing like maybe not being Aladdin, but maybe, you know.
No, I've got to be Aladdin. There's no other option. Or maybe Jasmine.
Go on. Why not? But theatre, musical theatre. Would you do it?
love musical theatre.
Yeah.
I love musical theatre. I love musical theatre, and I've loved it since Miss Laney taught us at ACPA.
Oh, bless. Shout out.
Yeah, she. Hey, big spender, like all that. Oh, I loved it. I loved it so much.
Some shoulder shrugs in there.
And Penny, like, you know, they know what I'm talking about.
Okay, so here we go. You actually have a diploma in dance. The Real again. The Real.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that?
I wouldn't say it's in just dance, in performing arts.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, because, you
Right.
know, I'm a multifaceted person.
Are you?
Yeah, I love theatre, I loved music, I love dance. So they tailored the course to moi.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't just dance,
That's
it was
good.
everything.
That's deadly. So
Yeah.
diploma in performing arts.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I actually graduated 10 years ago with that diploma. When I think.
Don't do that. Okay, so here we go. Question number 3.
Okay.
You actually are a huge believer in the Britney Spears religion. Is that The Real or is that Gammon?
Bam!
Is it Britney?
It's Britney, bitch. Yeah, I love her.
Tell
I love
me
her.
now.
Okay. I mean, come on. Okay, so I love her. I've always loved her. You know, from when she did Baby One More Time. I thought she was black. I honestly thought she was black. Actually, I lied. You know what? My brother loved her first.
Okay.
My brother Julian loved her first. And he was like, look at this girl. And I was like, oh, yeah. And then, you know, the next weekend when Rage came on or whatever, or Video Hits or whatever,
Yes.
that video came on again. And then I realized how amazing she could, you know, her dance ability. And that's when I fell in love with her.
Well,
because she can dance.
She can dance.
She can dance. So from that moment on, I was just Brit all the way. Mm-hmm. I used to have a book and I used to print off pictures and do like a collage and stick pictures in there and take that book, take the CD with me. I remember when it was year 2000, when the clock struck 12, it was at our at my granddad and nana's house in, is it Harney Street? Harney Street, Ludmilla, Darwin. And when the clock struck 12, I pressed play and it was the Britney Spears You Drive Me Crazy remix.
Oh my gosh.
And that's how I brought in the new year. My whole family they all brought the new year in with Britney Spears. They had no choice.
Oh my gosh.
So that's The Real.
The Real. So
Yeah.
then the following question is, so then does BP actually stand for Britney's Posse?
Britney's
Posse.
Okay.
Posse, like crew.
I thought you meant like
Diggity.
meow.
Ow.
No, it's Black Prince.
And so where did that name come from?
Oh God, do you want me to, okay, I'm gonna tell it.
Tell it.
Okay, so myself in 2007 or 6, I came to Sydney with my cousin Tara.
Mm-hmm. Do I need to do this for this story?
No, you don't. It's funny. We drove. I was in Melbourne at this stage. We drove up to Sydney for this weekend, and myself and my. No, we flew. So we flew, and we booked accommodation at Parramatta. Parramatta. I don't know why. I mean, I didn't know Sydney at that point. I just had no idea. I thought that was Sydney, and we ended up going to the King's Cross, and this was back in that day, and we went to a strip club.
Wow.
And we went up to the security guard and was having a conversation with him. My cousin's name's Tara, and she goes, "Oh," and he goes like, "Where are you guys from? What's your name?" And I said, "Oh, I'm the Black Prince, and this is my cousin Belinda." That's how it started. It was here in the cross.
So you knew then that you belonged in Sydney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was, yeah.
That's
And
so
then we got
good.
back to Melbourne, and we were both living in this little bungalow at the back of my cousin Nick's house, and it was like this big room, and it's this old red brick, you know, like those old Melbourne houses in the suburbs, and in chalk I wrote Black Prince, BLAQUE Prince, in chalk, and it's still there today.
Stop it.
I hope it is, but the last time I was there, it was still there.
Let's go find it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, this was a long time ago.
That's
I think
deadly.
the year's right. 2006. 2006.
Wow. Okay, last question.
Yeah.
Is BP the real or gammon? Yes. Of course you are. Don't. You just want to flip that
Just
thing.
be real, you know, just
Yes.
be, it's just all,
Well, this is the real life.
be your true self. That's my thing.
100%.
Um,
Well,
that's it.
that is it. We've come to the end
Thank
of the
you.
real life.
Thank
Thanks,
you for
BP,
having me.
for being here. Cheers to the real mug.
Cheers.
And cheers to you guys at home. I hope you enjoyed your cuppa and listening to our fabulous friend BP. If you liked it, put a comment below or subscribe to our channel by clicking that button up there. We're pointing at the same direction, probably not. But it's been really awesome. I'm Jax. It's been really deadly. And this has been The Real Life. Yawa.
Bye.